Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich Italian Federation. Let's continue off where we last left off. So, the ultimatum has begun. What a fantastic way to start the episode. So, the second Weltkrieg is about to begin. It has now begun. So I'm assuming the United States of Austria is going to intervene on day one, which they almost always do. There you go, you've intervened. Am I automatically at war as well? No, but I will join the war. We're already immediately launching a naval invasion. I believe he's declared war on Chile, so that's at least giving South America a new front. Albania has joined the war. Second Weltkrieg has begun. So now the question is, will the Entente even get involved right now while they're at war with the Cairo Pact? I'm not too sure. They're intercepting like all of my ships. How many? We have 58% superiority here, so Denmark's on the Reichspakt. We lose 2 convoys, which does suck. Also, I am seeing just empty ports along the coast. Denmark has joined into the war. Non-aggression pact seems okay. So basically 1 year to finish this off. Less than a year. It'll be done about probably like early September of 1940. If we research this now, we actually can 100% replace Scotty because there's no other infantry weapons after this. So it actually is not useful for us. Also, upgrade you. Can you please not kill all of my troops before we actually even begin the invasion? I lost 11. How many men have I already lost in this war? I've already lost 68,000. Well, I mean, I can't give up now. Like, it's too late. I've already committed. Where are my planes? I have 25 of them. I'm gonna lose my entire army before we even begin. I'm gonna lose my entire fucking army before we even start. I'm gonna go back to the autosave. Is that cheating? Kind of. But at the same time, that's a horrible way to begin. But I'm already losing. And the last save game is even way before that, so whoa, shit. Cancel the order. I guess come home if you can. What the fuck are my convoys doing? Okay, France declaring war on people. So I lost, how many is that? 65,000? Not a fantastic way to start off a series, or a war, I guess I should say. I guess in hindsight, I should have just invaded from the Austrian coast. That makes way more sense. But this is a much shorter distance. Did we just like not have naval superiority? I mean, I guess not. How extremely disappointing. And it makes me look like I'm a big idiot. Which, to be fair, I am. I'm gonna lose this entire unit. Is he being intercepted right now? He is. Just delete him. I mean, it's embarrassing. Upgrade you. I'm very dumb. There's no doubt about that. No reason to attack Sardinia. That seems like a bit of an issue. Valley support within the SRI. 6,000 manpower. Or 60,000. 4 partisan division will raise up in Piedmont and Tuscany. Don't have political power to do that. On Nice, Savoy, and Upper Savoy. We could do it. Get a little bit of territory for ourselves. At least the Austrians are helping us out here. That's a lot of British ships, though, to be sunk. So there's at least some silver lining here. Japan has attacked the revolutionary government. That is A-okay. So I guess we're just kind of hanging out for now. I am just very stupid, and I should not have done the things I've done. And again, you might as well just have a fallback line here. That makes a lot more sense. You don't need to be hanging out in Venice. We're not going to do a naval invasion for Venice, because clearly it didn't go very well for us last time. So, 400 days. 150 days for you. The improved artillery upgrades do not get affected by the companies. And you were getting repaired now, huh? Everything's kind of just been bad. Controls Piedmont, controls Tuscany. Like, that is... Okay, there's Piedmont. Tuscany's over here, but I don't see how that helps us out too much. Unless they raise up in, like, Ravenna, which would definitely help us out. I've lost so many men. Oh, phone, please do not make noises right now at me. I don't need the alarm to be on. I mean, the International has lost more, which is nice to see. Doesn't look like the Germans are able to actually break their way through, though, quite yet. Which isn't too surprising. Do not buy any tungsten from them. Buy it. Do we have a neighbor that sells it? Austria, I know we're losing a little bit here, but we cannot use our convoys to try to ship anything, because they will just completely die. So, put one more factory into infantry equipment. Non-aggression pact with Germany East Asia is completely acceptable. So let's go for cheaper planes. Is just basically a flat upgrade. We should start available. Let's go for, of course, decryption. So, like, the Austrians did have a better navy. But clearly that's no longer the case. Give some superiority over the Adriatic. But it is just... Bit disappointing how things have gone. Bolivia is definitely losing in South America. Brazil, if you want to join the Reichspakt or something, I would love it. Somehow MacArthur is still holding on to DC. You know, he's trying his damnedest. He's doing a pretty good job at it. Yeah, so Norway is definitely dead. Like, you're at war with almost all of Europe, basically. Like, I don't know how well that bodes for your long-term stability here. And also, why navally invade here when you can try to, like, navally invade, like, the Dutch or something like that? I feel like that'd work a little bit better for you. They are part of the Reichspakt. And we'd like to see the French and everybody just smash their way on our defenses here. Like, there's no way they can win, right? Taking massive, massive penalties. 78%. I'm going to save. I know it's a little bit save scummy. The British have landed in Albania for some reason. You guys are not prepared. Okay. Well, half of you stay back then. We don't need all 10 divisions attacking, I think. Especially since apparently nobody's in Bari. We've done it. And I think that's pretty good. So you guys attack, you guys attack, you guys attack. One guy stays in Bari, of course. We're about to break the encirclement. Can we fight against you? You're pretty experienced, a little bit entrenched. Terrain is not great, and our tactics apparently are just garbage. But I don't know if there's anything I can do about that at this exact moment in time. Sending in reinforcements. And I mean, things are going pretty well. Hopefully, again, the Austrians will support us. Oh, the Austrians actually landed in Akana as well. That's nice of them. Well, we will meet up with our Austrian allies here. Makes for a decent front line. Send our mountaineering divisions to come clear up this little pocket. You will stay here with one extra division. United Front has formed. Apparently this, the faction is bugged. Yeah, like, there should be, like, a faction, like, everybody, joins together to fight the Japanese, like what happened in real life, but apparently it just doesn't actually work, that way, unfortunately. So take over the boots. Stretch our front line out so we can kind of secure as much territory as we possibly can. And you break your way across. You can get us around on a handful of guys, I believe. But at least, you know, these Austrian troops are not going to be completely screwed over. Which is nice. Bolivia is dead. You have no organization, so you should be pretty easy to kill. If you can take over all of Sicily, that would be nice. I am hoping I'm getting a decent amount of factories out of this. Okay. Major city has fallen, giving us some nice supplies. Let's go for one more anti-air, because I think that's what we're kind of lacking in the most. After that, let's go for coastal improved cruiser hull. It's going to be very expensive. We're not going to have one until 1943. Could be better. Okay, we can definitely break our way through here. If we can break this, get us around on these guys. will work nicely for us. Or 84, 55. Like, Napoli's going to be a little bit harder to break. And I can't imagine a situation where our front line falls. Like, this is already pretty good, I would say. Let's try to break our way into Sicily. I do see that there's a troop there, which is a little bit concerning. Yeah, let's upgrade our air bases. Even though I don't think it makes any real difference at the moment. Yeah, right now I think attacking into Sicily might be a little bit dangerous. It might not actually work out at all. The problem is that they're all in the mountains at the moment, and the mountains are very scary. They don't have air superiority, and that's nice. We'll send our planes in for some moral support. I mean, is this a mountain province? It is. It's a negative 60% modifier. But attacking in Naples is also very dangerous. I'm always just surprised about how many troops the International always puts on the borders with Italy. Like, they really do not want Italy to fall, which is understandable. Who would want Italy to fall? But it's always just like a crazy amount, like way more than what I believe makes any actual sense. Like, we don't need to break this line, I think. This line is fine as is. Okay, so the Entente actually is going to be getting involved with the Second Weltkrieg very soon. I'm guessing that there's Australians here. I mean, if they kill Egypt and bring him into the Entente fold, that's fine. Because that does allow for more countries to fight against the International, because they'll all join the war afterwards. Which is quite nice. We'll kill this province. I mean, if I stopped attacking them, how long until you're actually gone? How long until you're gone? 1 day, 6 hours? You know, it's going to be faster to kill you. So that's going to separate Napoli from the rest of Italy. So got a pretty good front line here, and again, they cannot push on our front line. I will admit I'm not really watching it that closely. So I guess it is entirely possible that at some point we'll see we just capitulate for no good reason. At which point I will admit that I might have screwed up. But for now, our defenses are holding pretty well. But of course, Italy is still horrible to fight in. How long do you get there? 1 day, 20 hours? This fight will last less than a day? Well, 16 hours. 21 hours. So we gotta get there first. Taking over Napoli is a very major city. It would be nice to control it. Go for some better fighters, because that's the only kind of plane we're actually building right now. Okay, so it did work. You guys are gonna have no supplies. I'm gonna last stand just to make sure Napoli doesn't fall. Okay, multiple combats. We got our improved artillery. Let's go 2 more fighters. We will then upgrade battlefield support. And we're going to rally support within the SRI. Because I'm not too sure what this actually does. We'll find out in a month. Yeah, you guys are definitely dead. We might even get us around on another 4 divisions here. Which is a very nice amount. How are supplies looking down here, by the way? They are still completely 100% A-okay. Definitely not breaking into Sicily anytime soon, though. Yeah, they're just kind of abandoning their positions, which to me seems like a mistake on their part, but what do I know? Like, if anything, I think we can actually push into Rome. And now the Entente has gone involved. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Research slot available. The 1942 stuff is probably a little bit too advanced for us. Is it engineers that we have in this army? Yes, we do want to upgrade them. Probably like right now. The Austrians are advancing. Rome, please. I understand the international or the Entente's involved. It's cool. We get it. Well, we're doing fantastic work here. Like, this is going way, way, way better than I ever would have expected. Fall of Rome. Beautiful. Let's go for infantry tanks. And you know, let's start producing some tanks on the side. We might as well. We can probably stretch out this line to be all of it. When are my extra guys showing up? 16 days? Yeah, it looks like they've kind of just abandoned the entirety of southern Italy, and I'm not too sure why exactly they've done that. Seems like a mistake on their part. Fall of Madrid. Norway has capitulated. All lovely things you love to see. Yeah, no, this is going fair. Like, Austria is being a good friend here. You gotta admit. Do you guys want military access? I will give you military access, no? They never want military access. Like, Austria's advancing too fast. I can't keep up with them right now. And did this cancel actually because we were going too fast? No, it doesn't look like it's actually ever going to cancel as long as you've activated it. Which is lovely. I think we're going to keep on producing some light tanks. I know we're not using them for anything right now. But that's fine. We will use them for something eventually. Definitely break our way into Genoa. 93, 96. Like, I'm not too sure why they're not trying to, protect this territory very much. They really have just, more or less given up, I would say. Oh, our militia troops have arrived. Fantastic. Militias are, of course, immediately on this front. Move your way straight to, Torino. Why are you going away? No, you stay here. I mean, could I still do it? It's probably gonna be like a half-hour episode. It's gonna be a little bit longer than normal, but that's okay. The Platani's capitulated. Everybody just keeps moving around. They will not sit still. It's time once again for operation. Like, can we just walk to the city? Perhaps. I mean, if it works, that might actually get the Italians to capitulate. But 93, 90. Like, doesn't it look like they're trying to reinforce this city? Which is ridiculous, but if we can capitulate Italy on the first day we fight them, which we might actually do, we just have. I would call that a victory. Like an absolutely astounding victory. It means we've also won down in the south too, right? Why were there 5 divisions down here? We only needed 2. Thank you very much. Irish flirting with Italian businessmen. Sorry, Italy, or sorry, Ireland. We are at war. Are you not at war too? No, you're just hanging out. So 4 light tanks, more infantry, weapons, and then more aircraft, I believe. Like, you guys don't have any supplies at all, right? Like, you can't do anything except for die. Like, I think you're just trapped. We might actually go to be a 35-minute episode right now. I want to see if I can clean up this little... Like, you guys... How... I mean, if you reach the border back with, the commune, but even then, the supply route's going to be so short. Can't imagine it, working super well for you. Yeah, no, you're definitely going to break your way through. I mean... You might not, theoretically. Like, this is a large amount of men to be trapped. Yeah, because they're at negative 23, and it's going to get worse from here. We actually made it to the... We actually made it across for... Okay, so... They should more or less, I think, be completely screwed. I mean, they could still theoretically break their way across, but I don't think they're going to. Okay, so try to hold the line over here. But we do want to crush them beneath our heel. I mean, with this dead, that's basically it for the International. I can't imagine them fighting on much longer after this. Like, I would like more men. But can the AI really afford to send troops on both sides of the border? I mean, probably. Moscow has fallen. This city should also fall soon. And I mean, it's pretty important, so they're probably getting a decent amount of supplies from that area. Is my guess, at least. Research. Let's go for even better recon companies. Okay, like these Italian divisions have enough supplies. Like, they're okay. But I do believe that this is going to be a good time to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. If you enjoyed, put a thumbs up. Not enjoy, click a thumb down. If you want to see more, subscribe. And goodbye.